Hey kiddos, TGIF. Today is Friday, December 4th. Let's go over that daily planner so we're ready for the day. Make sure that you're keeping track of that personalized schedule in Schoology. Remember, everybody has a different schedule, whether you're in choir or band, or maybe you see a speech teacher, or perhaps you have somebody helping you in math. Everybody has a different schedule, so make sure that you're looking at that schedule each day and following your own personal schedule. In math today for Mrs. Olson's math class, we're at 9 a.m. as usual, but this is a unique class because we're going to be taking our assessment. So you will be there and take your assessment while you are online. And during social studies today, we have presentations in language arts the entire time. So make sure that you have that social studies, your culture project done. Our open office hours are from 10 to 10:45 if you have any questions about the day. So let's look at language arts. Again, we just talked about presentations for the culture project are in place of language arts today. However, you still have that language arts homework. So you're still going to read chapter 27 in, in TSB. I'm going to add TSB here. And then you also have a DLP week 4 puzzle piece. So look for that in the DLP folder on Schoology. For math today, again, you have no homework, but we are doing the assessment together on WebEx. Chapter 2, Summative Assessment. Again, I'm not going to publish this until the actual class today. So you have to be in the WebEx meeting, and then I'll publish it during our WebEx meeting today. Social studies, again, we're going to present our culture projects. That's going to be at the 11 a.m. time. So during WebEx, I'm going to add that so that you don't forget. And then science, you guys are going to do a quick science court gravity check-in as Mrs. Golanowski had stated yesterday during science. And then if you have any questions about that, any of the information that we talked about, Mrs. Golanowski is opening up her office tomorrow. You can stop by Mrs. G's personal WebEx room from 10 to 10:45 if you need a review. I'm going to also go over the weekly overview as well for next week. So just looking ahead for next week, 12/7 to 12/11. Monday, remember there's no school for students. It's just teachers are going to use that day as a grading and planning and a professional development day. But make sure you can use this day if needed to get any missing assignments turned in, because we will be waiting another day for the last of those missing assignments to come in. On Tuesday, you can see here we've got a busy full-on Tuesday. We're going to have an equivalent fraction review. We're going to get started with 224. We're also going to, on Tuesday, finish up some work with TSB and review that theme where we left off last week on Thursday. And your only homework for that day is going to be the DLP week 5, 1 and 2. We are going to complete, though, our job is to complete that summative assessment on Tuesday. So remember, that's coming for language arts. And in science, don't forget Tuesday we have a live WebEx lesson, which will be a Discovery Ed lesson with Ms. Skolanowski. No new social studies this week because we are going to be putting our time and energy into that TSB project that we'll introduce on Tuesday. Wednesday again, or excuse me, we're going to do the summative assessment on Tuesday, but Wednesday we're going to introduce that TSB project. So you'll have some video directions on Wednesday for that TSB project, and then no science on Wednesday, and for math we're going to be focusing on 311. Thursday we're going to start 312, lesson 312 in CPM. And then we're going to continue to work on that TSB project and the theme summary. As a matter of fact, you'll have all weekend and Friday and all the rest of the weekend to work on that TSB assignment and theme summary. That's not due until December 14th. And we'll finish up the week in math with 313 and CPM. So just expect that that's on the agenda for next week. Again, some things may change as needed, but this is so far looking like our plan for next week. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday.